All right, let's get it, y'all. Oklahoma versus Houston Cougars.
This storied house has seen some of the game's greats. Boz, Bradford, Peterson, and Stoops. Welcome, everyone, to Norman, Oklahoma, and the Palace on the Prairie, home to the
y'all, I took Jackson Arnold out and put another TV in because I didn't like Jackson Arnold.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Sooners offense will get the first crack at it here. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
Receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone. That swagger sets the tone for this offense, and Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
And that speed scares defenses, too, because he can take the top off quick. These safeties better get back deep, or else this guy's
Let's go. First down and more.
And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the middle. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Across the 25, he's got room. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Y'all, who thinks I could lead Vanderbilt to a bowl game?
It's Anderson.
Or a CST
These two
game?
conferences have been tied together for years through the Sugar Bowl.
Like chat.
With the whole Texas Oklahoma thing, and now the rivalry on the
Who thinks I can go to the national championship all the way with Vanderbilt?
Yeah, and conference realignments played a big factor, too, between these two conferences. Think back to when Texas A&M and Missouri joined the SEC. So this is always a fun one to watch, David. Wide open offense from the Big 12, and then you get the physicality and the speed from the SEC.
I think you nailed it right there. Two totally different worlds. They live in different worlds all the time. One is pitchy, woo-woo, throw it around all over the yard. The other one, physicality. Which style can present itself today and win the ball game?
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Intercepted. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the... to give the offense tremendous field position.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the linebacker's showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Smith wants to throw. Finds his man down the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Houston wants to play fast.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. They were trying to get the screen set up, but it just took a little too long to develop.
Yeah, and the quarterback's supposed to, invite those guys to run upfield on the screen pass, but they got to him so fast he couldn't get rid of the football, and they got the sack.
He's got an open man, and he's brought down after a huge completion. The Cougars have their offense in high gear.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy, making an accurate throw.
Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. The give on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Using his feet to buy time. On the run, fires downfield. He makes a catch. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They'll go back to the ground. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Might be looking to run. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 35, he's got room. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Oh, it's a reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They have this drive going, but they face a 2nd and 15. Off the play fake. They're bringing heat. Trying to get rid of it. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Unloads to the wideout. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, fellas, here's a final update on a top 15 class. Texas looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Horns. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Hook 'em. And they hooked a W in this one.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Smith dropping to pass. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And now they've lost the ball here. A nice job to fall on the football, but it doesn't really do much for their field position. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Gets it away off his back foot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end.
What are we doing
At the 40, there he goes.
Oh, that's so dumb.
And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Smith wants to throw. He's got his man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Houston going up tempo. Back to the air one more time. It's complete. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass.
God, that was
And he will score! Touchdown, Cougar!
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 36. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. At the 45 on his way. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. But starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Ncaa. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, you might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Looking for blocker. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Going up top on first down. He's got it down the middle.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Let's go.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down.
I got you.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? They'll try to get it through the air. Escapes trouble. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense.
I benched Jackson on
The
there.
offense
He's
set
kind
for
of
a
terrible.
first down play. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the catch. It's Roberts. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Looking to throw on second down. Fires to the wideout. And the ball is picked off.
We're not supposed to be doing that. Like, bro.
Really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. First down here for the offense. Smith dropping to pass. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long.
The bad thing is they get the second half pick up. Oh, they almost got a late game. They almost did.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Listen, QBs and wide receivers got to be on the same page. And you got to know when to throw the middle route. It's got to be on time, right when the wide receiver. Can't catch up. Nice job, QB and wide receiver, being on the same page, getting some positive yards.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Pocket starts to collapse. Trying to escape and get it himself. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Sooners will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's straight. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They'll start the third quarter with the run. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On second down, looking to throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Ncaa. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Dances away to buy time.
See, that's what I'm
Still running at the 40. Picks up the first down and gets
like
down to avoid contact. Houston wants to play fast.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a middle gain. I like the slide, by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
Can hang on, and And he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down.
Oh, let's go.
And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Houston will be forced to
stick with
punt.
man coverage plays.
He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Looking for a block. It's Burks. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma.
I got Casey Thompson in now. Let's try him.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Starts to scramble to the left. He'll try to do it himself.
First down.
He has brought down the man. What a job to find some running room and move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Unloads it left.
Open right there.
He's got it. Got a lot of running room.
Touchdown,
Sooners. They take the lead with the 6.
Let's go, Oklahoma.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated,
Stop
too.
playing
They just keep
Oh,
putting
good.
it back on the field, possession
Oh, I thought
after
they were going to have
possession.
that for a
Jesse,
minute.
this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Yeah, he does
Now,
that
this
man coverage
offense
play
is
again.
just
I got
stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down
Oh,
now. Got his
oh
man
what? That's
downfield.
not right.
And the big gain,
what?
they've got it on the 46. Houston going up tempo.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. They're just going to have to make better plays than we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
Bro, why is he doing that?
That's caught. It's Williams.
I can't
Good
figure out why my
execution.
guy
They
doing
move the
that.
sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Houston is moving it quickly down the field.
No exact
He's
reason.
looking to throw it.
Usually he
Fires
wasn't,
to the tight end.
like that.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Stop.
Bulls is
There
way
you go. Get him
forward.
out of bounds.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Smith wants to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Now they're going to
Just see
punt.
the excitement this defense
Why are they
has.
punting that
They're
there?
almost wishing this
There you go.
quarterback
There you
drops
go.
back to throw
Short
because they
punt.
know they're going to get home to him.
Well, there's a
That's
minor
the
league
6th
game
time they've registered a sack.
And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back
Yeah, if
to
you
work.
want to check it out.
Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance.
Oh,
you run and
nice
pass.
shot
No,
there.
when you throw that good, spin the ball away.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to play.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Running the clock off, too. Run some of that off.
He's looking to throw. Buying some time.
Oh, let's go. First down.
Got a man. It's Anderson. At the
Oh,
35,
dang.
he's loose.
Oh, and more.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a
First
big
down
chunk
and
of
more.
yardage is picked up. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10.
Get out, boy.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
Yep, it's going out of the fourth. Come on, it would be good if we get
reach
2-0.
the quarter break with Oklahoma on top.
Be 2-0
They've
with
built a
Oklahoma.
cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third
Oh,
quarter
no,
stats.
grounding.
He just got rid of the
Yep,
football.
it's
Not
grounding.
sure what he was doing. They're going to get him for grounding. So the
That
decision
was
has
so-
been made,
there
and the
was a
coach
guy
will
here.
take the penalty.
Like, what do you mean? There was a receiver in the area.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
How do you call that grounding?
Thompson to throw. Looking for an open area to his left. Open space at
Oh,
the
that was
25.
so close.
Jumped on top of the pile.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive
That was
coordinator,
so
not a
damn
defensive
close.
coordinator, because he can
Oh,
do that.
good for
He
making
drops
yards
back.
here.
He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around and I'll
Go,
just
go,
go
go,
get
go,
1 yards
go.
and pick him up and put him down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys too, so good luck stopping.
So
I'll
here
take
we
field
are
goal.
on
Take
4th
it.
down, and this field goal kicker is
Go.
going to face all the pressure in the world.
Now it's
And for a
6.
quick update, let's
Now
go to
they're down
Kevin
6.
Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. LSU had a dominant win.
Sit down.
Behind the folks in Baton Rouge were used to in 2019 when Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson led the Tigers to a national title. Talk about a special team.
Let's go.
To through
Nice
in the
swat
film
there.
session this
Swat
week
that
for
out.
both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Let's go.
And a sack all the way back at the 5.
Oh my gosh, it's still maybe good if we get a safety here. Make it
Shaking the
22
girders of
14.
this place, trying to help their defense. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Complete
Sit
to
down,
the
boy.
left.
God, you-
And he's not going to make it. The
thanks.
defense denying him the
There's
first
still a
down.
chance, but they gotta stop
Houston
us.
sends the punt team onto the
They
field.
gotta stop us.
And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day.
Let's go.
Fair catch is called for in the midst of
Now
all
our
this
defense
rain.
seems to be getting
Concentrate
going.
on one thing. Make the catch.
Like, I'm gonna have to build this team a little bit, y'all, because I don't know what's going
The
on.
handoff, keep working on that clock.
Guess I'm gonna have to do a rebuild of
Late
this
in
team.
football games, I have a plan. I want to run the
Figure that
football.
out.
I want to put my quarterback in great situations if
Got
I
the
do
win,
throw
though.
it.
Still
Low
wins a win.
risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first
that's what
downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving,
Like, no
I
matter
get
how
the
terrible
W
it
and get out
is,
of here.
30-0.
They'll put it in
Still
play
wins
from the
a win, I
40
guess.
on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back.
Oh, dang.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
So the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run
Look at
there.
that clock. Good, y'all.
Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. First
Good
down.
tackle. Brought to the ground, but not before getting it up for the first
Gotta
down.
turn this time off,
The
y'all.
Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun.
Ooh.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Still looking on the move.
Oh, that was
He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Getting some heat.
Oh, my God, man.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
Well, he got that one.
And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive.
23-14.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
You know, it's funny, in an age where so many college football analytics, and everybody wants to go for them. At the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
He finds his man,
clock,
and they pick up just a few on that completion. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Grabbed behind the line, it's Jenkins. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. On target over the middle. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They keep attacking through the air. He'll pull it down. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
Well, we don't really know who will be your starting QB because we haven't really found that kind of
Smith dropping to pass.
Dude, why are we doing
What
that?
a job to lay out and make the catch. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious.
I can't figure out why the heck are we doing
To the air on first down.
Bro,
Got his man down the
still
middle.
down.
They'll try to kick
they
it
gotta
into
go hurry up, man. We
overdrive.
gotta,
Clock's running. Second down coming.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now.
They're
Maybe we
going to
want to
pass
think
it,
about
'cause I know
bracketing
they
him,
are.
having a defender play to the outside.
Oh,
Here
there
comes
you
the
go.
rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Cougars are in the hurry up.
Even if they get a field goal here, they have to also kick it to get a touchdown if they cover the
On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep.
Oh,
And he was drilled just as he released the pass.
try
It's
the field goal.
incomplete.
That's kind of dumb.
And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with this.
Oh, let's go.
He's going to scoop it up.
Oh.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Houston's 0-2. No, I didn't think we were going to win that game with how terrible we played. Like, oh my God. Oh, we're number 12 now. Okay. Not bad. Tulane. So we got Tulane next. Hope we can win there. Let's see. We're in the top 25. Okay. Wait a minute, who we got next after Tulane? Oh, we got Tennessee at home. And then we're at Auburn. Got #1 Texas. Got South Carolina. Then we got Alabama, and then we got LSU. Okay.
The passion runs deep here in Norman, Oklahoma, or as they say, sooner born and sooner bred, and when I die, I'll be sooner dead. Welcome to Oklahoma and the home of the Sooners. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going for a big play right off the bat. He's got it on the right. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Shakes off the defender. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Quickly to the tight end. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Finds his target down the middle.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And the Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Keeps looking downfield. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
On 4th down, flexing that muscle in the run game. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
I love the aggressive nature in the play column there. In the opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on 4th down, obviously, to just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it, and not just get it. They score a touchdown.
So the Tulane Green Wave offense will have its first chance to go on the attack. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
And this just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Thompson wants to throw.
Let's
And
go.
the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They're trying to get to it.
Go.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20.
Oh, wow, lucky.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Sooners will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the returner is stopped. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Fires to the big fella. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Thompson to throw. Trying to get to him. And they got him for the sack. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, it's Burks. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go.
Trying to get behind the defense. And he's got it inside the 35. Touchdown Sooners! What a catch and run for 6. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. A first down for the offense. He's going to pass. Gets it out quickly. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll try to get it going in the right direction this time. 2nd and long from the 19. He'll do it himself.
Oh, yeah, you're not getting it there.
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Oh, he's throwing it away.
Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
I didn't see that.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit.
It's really good. That's the score. They've got the punt.
Fair catch called for and made. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Showing the arm strength down the left side.
Oh, my God.
And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. The defender was right there. After misfiring, it's second down. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
That guy's a lot better.
This is a third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Shoots it to the left.
Dude,
and
that was supposed to be a catch, not a pick.
Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 40.
Oh my God. Casey Thompson was cracked down.
And when it's third and so long, it's very predictable. I'm bringing more DBs on the field. I'm bringing more speed. I know you're going to pass the football. So offenses have to be aggressive. They have to take shots. They did it there. The defense makes the big play.
Pressure coming.
Bro, that's
And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the first down marker. This offense has a second down play.
At least he didn't make the first.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Lucky he didn't make the
And he
first.
could not get loose on the run.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Give to the running back. Finds a crease at the 20. Oh, he left him grabbing. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Green Wave. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. Just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
Let's go. This guy's not
Paul,
bad.
I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long.
Dude,
He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's in.
I got someone I could put in. Hold up. They put that scrambler in. Where's he at? Try the scrambler, dude. See if he can do it.
Fourth down's coming. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used
All right, I
this
got him
half.
in now, y'all.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. Gets rid of it.
Let's go. He got the
Complete
first.
out of the backfield. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
He's right on target.
Oh, got a first.
And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. And the Sooners are on the move. The give out of the gun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground with the running back.
First down.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break.
Oh,
the freshman lucky that one didn't get picked off. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Burks. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Unleashes to the end zone.
Oh my God.
And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Coming after it. Lets it fly.
Touchdown,
He makes a catch in the
Oklahoma.
end zone.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
I didn't think
They
he
held
was
the ball
gonna
for
catch that.
15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get...
Oh my
And
God.
the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
Let's go.
And
What a
sure
stop.
tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
Oh, don't worry, I'll
Referee
give that a
signals
touchdown.
timeout as the
Field goal,
defense
stop.
wanting to
Make it
make sure
24-7.
that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Slips through the line. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Grabbed in the middle, it's Anthony. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Third and short now from their own 48. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the grab. It's
I gotta go out. I gotta go out of bounds.
They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a fourth and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game.
Oh my
They got him. It's a sack, and what a
2
stop for
seconds.
this
What the
defense
heck do
to
you do
turn
with
it
that?
over on downs. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Thompson wants to throw. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something
Dude, why
special
are we doing
and some
that?
energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. To the ground with the back. Showed off just about every move in the book except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Gonna run it. It's Hughes. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late.
God dang it.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. They'll run it from the gun. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back.
Oh my God, my defense.
Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
Dude, that was easy.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Easy, right there.
This defense backed up.
And
Goal to go, and the crowd's giving them some
Should have
juice.
stopped him behind the line. That's
Thompson
weird.
to throw.
Let's sit down. That's what
And
you
the
do.
pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Hughes.
Oh my God.
Touchdown, Tulane. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him, too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play. He gets the ball in his hands right now in the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They'll run it to the right side. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. At the 40, there he goes. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He'll get rid of it. It's caught. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. They go to the draw. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. But you have to find a way to create some hesitation on defense when you're selling the draw play. And they just didn't do it well enough there.
Yeah, it's got to be the offensive line and the quarterback and the running back. They all have to work together to show pass set up front, act like it's a throw for the quarterback, not rush it. But the defense clearly not fooled, got in the backfield, got the tackle for a loss.
Thought maybe they would consider the field goal here, but the offense is staying out there on 4th down.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
Tackle is made after a pickup of 6 down to the 19-yard line. The give to the back. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The Sooners have it with a 1st and goal. Buys a little time. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll go jumbo package. 3 tight end set on 3rd and goal. Touchdown. The quarterback sneak pays off as he gets it across the goal line. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
He'll try to pick it up on the ground. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down here for the offense. They'll go to the ground. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. And now on second down for this offense. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, the ground game. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Still running at the 40. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They make the... after a pickup of 5. And the Sooners are threatening in the red zone. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. From the gun, running back on the move. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The run from the shotgun. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. Bulldozes his way through. Touchdown Sooner! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. And the extra point splits the uprights. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Thompson wants to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Tulane right back to the line.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle,
the freshman able to get home with the sack. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. Knocked off his feet. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Hughes. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. This Tulane offense has a great drive going.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. He makes a grab, takes it to the house. Touchdown, Green Wave!
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Line gets set, first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.